As a response to my last video, I received 6 designs from a viewer, and today I'm giving honest, helpful feedback on all of them. Alright, so let's start right off with design number 1. So here it is. I actually just got these images from him, but not the niche itself, so I guess this is from the carpenter niche. Please let me know your guess in the comments. So this mockup actually looks really nice. I guess he doesn't sell them primarily on Amazon merch, so I would guess the target audience are old carpenters. Now let's take a look at the design itself. So let's zoom in right here. Yeah, here we go. So you got the phrase itself in this blocky, tall rectangle shape. And on top of that, you got this graphic right here, this hammer and this brush. So the phrase reads sand, stain, I guess it reads stain, regret, repeat. So the font choice is actually good for that niche. You got this yellow color on these 3 words and you got repeat in white. So the font choice and the font color are actually great in my opinion. But here are the downsides of this design. You can't really read the first 2 words on this design because of this graphic. So I'm pretty sure this word should say sand. But to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if this word should read stain. But to my defense, I'm not an expert in that niche. And to his defense, Ideogram also sometimes likes to put a graphic on top of the phrase, so that you can't really read the phrase anymore. And I'm really not a big fan of that. I would also write the word repeat as big as the other letters, or even bigger than the other letters. But that's just my opinion. So overall, I would rate this design 3 out of 5 stars. Now let's go to the next design. So here we are, this is design number 2. Let's zoom in. Here we go. Now here we got these fish silhouettes. And the phrase reads future fishing champ. And then we also get these small graphic elements around these silhouettes. They seem to look like stars, but of course bubbles would fit way better to this design. Now to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this design. Well, first of all, it's in a fishing niche, which is quite big. Well, actually, it's one of the biggest t-shirt niches. Then we got the phrase that says future fishing champ. So according to this phrase, I would say this is aimed to kids. But unfortunately, the graphics and the choice of fonts don't really speak that language. For kids design, you would rather choose a simple cartoon graphic, for example, and also use a more playful font. And I would also use some more colors for kids designs. Now I got one more thing to this design. Let's zoom out a bit so we can see the canvas right here. No, we can't really see it, but let's draw this frame right here. Yeah, about that. Now this would be the printable area of an Amazon merch t-shirt. And I highly recommend to create your designs nearly as big as the canvas. So center your designs at the top, make them nearly as big as the canvas, but leave a bit of space at the left and at the right, and also at the top, because then your designs will be easily recognized in the search results, especially today when most people shop on their phone. So really, make use of the canvas. So I'm sorry, but this design is just 1 out of 5 stars for me. Now let's go to design number 3. Okay, so here we are, design number 3. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, first of all, this design made perfect use of the canvas. Canvas should be like in this area right here. So you can see that this design is anchored to the top. And there's just a bit of space at the top, at the left and at the right. Now let's talk about the design itself. So we got this cartoon guacamole that's playing the electric guitar. And the graphic itself looks really nice. If I had to take a guess, this graphic was probably generated with ChatGPT. We also got this white outline on the design. And we got the phrase on top that says rock and roll. And then we got some more small graphic elements around the graphic. We got these musical notes and some stars. I would just make these graphic elements a bit bigger. The font of this phrase is okay, I would say. But there may be some more rock and roll type of fonts. But it's already a good start. My rating for this design are 4 out of 5 stars. Now let's go to the next design. So here we got design number 4. And of course this design is in a cooking niche. Sorry, just kidding. Now let's zoom in a bit. So it's on a hoodie mockup. So let's draw the canvas. Yeah, about this size or even a bit smaller. Now this design made a really nice use of the canvas. So there's no doubt about that. The design only says hiking in these big bold letters. And inside of these letters you can see this nice graphic. And I think these are even separate graphics for each letter. But it looks really nice. The graphic is a bit pixelated, but I think this is a grunge effect. But this gives the design a nice touch. Then we get these green and orange colors. And the letters also have this black outline. And that means this design basically works on any background color. That's especially important if you want to sell your designs on black shirts and also on white mugs. Now of course the hiking niche is a really big niche. and it's really competitive, just like the fishing niche for example. But if I would just have to rate the design quality, I would give this design a 5 out of 5 stars rating. Now let's go to the next design. So here we have design number 5. Now let's zoom in a bit. Okay, let's position it like that. And let's draw the imaginary canvas. So I would say it's about here in this t-shirt, or even a bit smaller. Well, of course, this is just an estimation. Now the positioning of this design is great, because you got the anchor point at the top, and if this frame would be the canvas, we got a little bit of space at the top, at the left, and on the right. And that means, in my opinion, the positioning is great. Don't make the mistake of putting the graphic in the middle of the canvas. That would just look weird. And yeah, people don't want that. Now let's talk about the design itself. Now I would say this is a dog design. So we got the different dog silhouettes on this checkerboard pattern. And it actually looks really nice. I don't really know if I have seen a design like this. So the idea is great in my opinion. And then we also get this grunge effect on the graphic. So even though this design is basically really simple, don't underestimate it. The only downside of this design could be that the specific dog breed could be too hard to recognize because of these small silhouettes. And it could be a bit harder to evoke an emotion without a phrase. And yeah, of course, speaking of the niche selection, the dog niche is of course a really big niche, even if you go deeper into these specific dog breeds. But if I'm just rating the design quality of this design, I would just give it a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. So let's go to the next design. So we got design number 6 right here, and it's on a t-shirt mock-up. So let's zoom in right here. I would say this is a disc golf t-shirt. The phrase says, "That is what I do, I drink and I throw things." So that's a typical scaled phrase, but don't underestimate the power of scaled phrases. Now without checking the numbers, this niche is smaller than the fishing or the hiking niche for example. And that's in my opinion a good thing. So we got some typical POD t-shirt elements, like this retro vintage sunset style. Then we got these trees, some birds and a mountain. And yeah, I think that doesn't really fit the niche, but I'm not a disc golf expert. Then we got the phrase itself. Now I really like the choice of the font. And the font color is great in my opinion. Like we got this yellow right here that follows this retro vintage sunset. And we got the same for these two colors right here. Now here's what I don't like about this design. Well, first of all, these parts of the graphic, the forest and these mountains, I don't really think they fit the niche. But again, I'm not an expert in disc golf, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Now the biggest issue of this design is the composition and the font size. So if you just take a look at this design, this part of the phrase is okay, I would say, but I would also write the font bigger. But when you take a look at this part of the phrase, this part doesn't really fit the rest of the graphic. So you got these empty spots right here in the graphic, and it just doesn't look comprehensive. So you would better put these words in a different way around the graphic, or use some more small graphic elements. So I would give this design a 3 out of 5 stars rating. Now here's a quick reminder for my upcoming web class. Just go to mergeprofitacademy.com, put in your name, your email address, and boom, you're registered for the free web class. It's live this Thursday. Want to avoid the top 8 mistakes with your POD designs? Then check out this video right here.